Alrighty, hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Yep, my chat is working. So we have 4 hours left of Premier Draft. So we are going to do this one last time before we get into Strixhaven and all of the shenanigans that will be with that. So we'll use our coins, I guess, build up a gem stock. Sometimes there's a little bit of a delay between the draft and the sealed start time, so potentially might have to wait a little bit to draft because that's what my preference is going to be, but getting it in. Alrighty. I've enjoyed Kaldheim draft quite a lot. It's the first and only set which I've spent enough time drafting to get into Mythic. Core 2021 I did a fair bit of as well, getting up to Diamond, but Kaldheim I just kept coming back for more, especially when I found out that there was that sealed competition. I really made that a goal for myself and then was successful in reaching it. Alright, Esker's Chariot. Never lucky. Alright, so now there's Draugr's Helm, Feed the Serpent, and Fira in black. And Feed the Serpent's probably, or Draugr's Helm would be the best cards in the pack. There is Finn. There's a 1/3 Death Touch, who's annoying to deal with. I'll take the double black spell. So there's Draugr's Helm here, or Behold the Multiverse, or Bound in Gold. They took a rare from this pack, so no indication on what they might be doing. The equip is just so much on this card, but can have a pretty big impact on the game. I think Behold's just better. I should just be disciplined. The advantage, oh my gosh, Clarion Spirit 3rd pick. Spirit of the Elder Guard 3rd pick. What is going on? They took a rare and a common. Well, I'm picking Clarion Spirit because that is all that I want to do in the whole world. And we'll be in 3 colours, which is not where we want to be, but we'll work it out. Could take Spirit of the Elder Guard and go into a snow deck, given that we're not going to be able to do snow decks in future sets, but right, so we're preferencing white here over everything else. There's a Frostbite which would be okay, but that would be a 4th colour in 4 picks, so we'll just take Stalwart Valkyrie here and get ourselves a solid flyer. I didn't notice the horn in the artwork, but there you go. Alright, so I'll just wait for this pack from old mate Yogu, whatever it is, who's holding the team up. Here we go. Okay, we'll do it again. Does mean we want some early creatures to basically attack in and get to die, so then we can use Stalwart Valkyrie for the cheap cost. There is also a Rune of Speed and an Augury Raven as alternate choices, but we'll stick to our pivot to white. Obviously the best case scenario would be Fira from our opening pack, just gets sent around the room and then we go with that, because that is a good card advantage option. Wow, that is a late Demon Bolt. So I was looking at Beskia Shieldmate as a option for a card that we could take, but that Demon Bolt pick 6. Not really sure how it happened, but we'll keep ourselves open to white something and just take the best card in the pack. There is also a Mistwalker, which would have been okay. So we're not going to be green. I'm pretty confident about that. But the rest, we will try and read the signals, see what we are past, and react accordingly. Okay, so there's a Battlefield Raptor and a Story Seeker and a Breakneck Berserker. The Raptor does help us trigger the double spell thing off the Clarion Spirit. But Story Seeker is quite a good 2-drop. It's just quite annoying to deal with. And seeing this with 4 white cards in the pack makes me feel pretty good about where we are. Yeah. I could take Fearless Pup, but I think the upside of this card, because in white-black there's often a number of double colour cards, like Feed the Serpent and Fira. Fira did not come back, that's disappointing. All the red cards from this pack came back, so I guess we'll take Fearless Pup as the best of the 3. There is Imistrum Raider, which would let us discard something to get an earlier Stalwart Valkyrie, but I don't think that's a good enough reason for us to take it here. We'll just take the Pup. Pretty happy to get Battlefield Raptor. And so we are white something still, and I believe we will be until the second pack. So we have 5 white cards, and we'll have to see where we end up. Don't really want to play any of these cards because I don't want to be in green-white. Wow, that's a late bow though. Okay. Axguard Cavalry. Divine Gambit is actually playable. You just gotta be patient on it. Alright, so Calamity Bearer. Or a second Feed the Serpent. They didn't want to make it easy, did they? Blue ain't happening. Okay. So Calamity Bearer and get some Craven Hulks. Or Feed the Serpent. We know that someone thinks they're in white-black. Because they took Fura. So, given that, Calamity Bearer also just attacks for 6, so that's what we'll be trying to do. Codespell Cleric I don't think I'll play in a Boros deck. I would typically play it if we had Fira as well. I'm glad that there's a Demon Bolt, because that Maya would have made me sad of not picking the Bredeguard Stronghold, but so far we're in a pretty decent spot. Could do with maybe a Frostbite or another Demon Bolt bound in gold. Excuse me. And then I guess we're expecting to wield the Divine Gambit. Don't plan on playing Valor of the Worthy or any of the other cards in the pack, to be honest. So here there's the question of Story Seeker or Craven Hulk. Craven Hulk obviously is good with Calamity Bearer, or Story Seeker just as a solid 2-drop. I would like another 2-drop, and I feel like Craven Hulk is something that we might be able to get a little bit later. Would like a Dwarven Hammer, that would be quite good in our deck. Yeah. Right, so Fearless Liberator or a third Demon Bolt. I'll just take the removal spell. Fearless Liberator is quite expensive to boast, but if you play it on turn 2 and they foretell, then you can kind of get a free 2/1 for it, and it's not too bad on your tempo. There's a Run Amok, which in a Boros deck we'd probably want one of. Here there's Starnheim Courser and Snow Covered Mountain. We currently have no reason to have the mountain. So another flyer, well, a flyer, yeah, to go with our Stalwart Valkyries seems a good option. And then we are looking to get artifacts, some of those equipments into the deck, like Goldvein Pick. We do have a Raptor and a Pup, and because we'll have a number of flyers from the Courser, the Valkyrie and the Clarion Spirit tokens, then and the Raptor, we can often get some extra mana. And then we'll get something back, but I think it might potentially not be that fun for us. So Dwarven Reinforcements is reasonable here. It's really the only thing that we're looking at, so we'll just take it. I guess we're hoping to see that Craven Hulk again, hey? I'll take Master Scald in case I happen to open Showdown of the Scalds. Axeguard Armory. I have one pick. If I find one aura, then it's actually quite good. There is a run amok here, but I'll just take the land, as I think it's a bigger upside to upgrade a land at this point. Alright. So this, I believe, was probably the pack. Valor of the Worthy I'll take just because Axeguard Armory, not thrilled about that, but wow, that Lindworm is so late. So we didn't get the... Alright, so no one wanted to be in the green chonky deck. We'll take this. Okay. So, I'll take another Clarion Spirit. What else should I take? Battleshield Warrior. Toski, eh? What do we think? A third Valkyrie or a Toski potential off the splash? I'll just take the Valkyrie. Alright, here we'll take Craven Hulk. Knowing that there's a crippling fear in the world. Obviously we don't necessarily play in pod, but Valkyrie Sword. Okay. Valkyrie Sword's not great in a deck that's going to be probably playing 16 lands. A fourth Demon Bolt. Okay. Okay. Take this over Squash. Probably do want another 2-drop. Here's a Bound in Gold, so we can probably get rid of the Valor of the Worthy. That is 5 removal spells, which is at the maximum really that we want to be playing, but that's okay. So Divine Gambit, probably not making it anymore. What is our creature situation? A bunch of random things. So then I guess the Firewalker over Bloodline Pretender. Cole. I'll take it. I do kind of want another equipment in the next 2 packs. I think there might have been another Goldvein pick somewhere around the place. Okay. So burn spell. or a way to fix our mana, make us a bit more consistent. Wow. That is a pick 10 Ravenous Lindworm again. Right, so there we have it. We've got low to the ground Boros aggro deck. Need to add 2 cards to this. Oh, 3 cards actually, because I wanted to cut a land. So I'll cut the plains. Yep. 6, 7, 8. 8, 9. Red sources. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Okay. So then we've got to add a couple of cards. Master School's not doing anything for us. I guess we're adding Codespell Cleric and Fearless Pup. Or we could add the Imistrum Raider. I might add 1 Raider as a way to get something in the bin early for Stalwart Valkyrie. There's also Shackles of Treachery. Which I guess we could play, but right. So our creatures are not the most powerful, but we do have a very high number of removal spells. So if we can just peck away for small amounts of damage, then we might be able to get a reasonable result. Okay, so we'll keep. This is another deck that's right on time, Fearless Pup. Another deck that's not going to be good against Crush the Weak, but well. foretell this first because I have something to do. They're gonna frostbite. Yep. Okay. So here I attack for 1. Yep. Play Fearless Pup. Foretell this. So my foretell choice on the previous turn was definitely worth it. Shot. I'll just attack. All right. So we'll certainly offer the trades. Yep. So we'll pay the alternate cost. And then I'll pass. Okay. Now I regret not playing this, but I sniffed something. Whether it was a removal spell, whether it was a wrath, I sniffed it. Okay. So we attack first. At least now we get to play the Raider and discard a card to draw a card. Not too concerned about Squash right now, given we have a Demon Bolt foretold. They are in... well, I'll just do it again. So I'm going to interpret them killing the last Valkyrie's Squash as they don't have a Wrath. That makes me feel a little bit better. So we'll offer the trade. Okay, so they go to 10. I put this out, this is 9 damage. Okay, they had to think about it, so it's not going to be a total blowout for us. Yep, we'll just hold on to that. By killing the blocker here, I make the 2 flyers lethal next turn, so they have to have another removal. Okay, and they didn't. Okay. I guess it helps having 4 demon bolts for our mission of kill 15 creatures for our little gold bonus. Alright, and here we go again for round 2. We've got Johnny Pro, number 313 mythic. We'll keep. I'm sure we'll draw a red eventually. Johnny's on the aggro plan. See if this changes that. I would say perhaps not. I'll just play to the board. I think they realised that they... Oh no, maybe they didn't realise. Okay. So... here, I'll offer the Story Seeker trade. And this does allow me to go store a Valkyrie of my own. Plus a Foretell. If I draw a land, then I can go Valkyrie plus Demon Bolt. That's pretty annoying, but I'll just accept the 4 damage. Right. So I'm going to attack like this. Then play this spinning a Fearless Pup. And pass. Yep. Really hope they attack with Story Seeker. Let's kill that. Alright, so I feel in a good position here. So I kill this now. And, don't love the fact that they have haste on every creature. Can't block that one. Alright. So yeah. They said, "Do you have it?" I said yes. Okay, so next turn I'm probably Axguard armoring. To get my things. Get gold vein pick plus bounding gold, put bounding gold on the helm. Okay, so this is 4 mana. So 1, 2, 3, 4, play the pick. Okay. Okay. So a bit of a rank up moment there for us. They had the good equipment, but we had enough removal to just eat away at their threats. We've got another mythic player living it up before the set rotates. We'll keep this hand. We can kill things and then play a giant. I'm just going to play this as a 2-1. We're hoping they don't have Snowland Packmate. That's fine. I'll kill it. Have plenty of removal in my hand already. Just draw another one. Presumably they have something to answer my Calamity Bearer, like a Demon Bolt. I know I have a Demon Bolt to answer it. Okay. Full attack. Hit you for 8. So, what are they doing? Yep. Yep. Fight spell. I'll kill it. Right, your go opponent. Can you kill both my creatures? Yep, that is not going to do it. And they realized. Okay. So we had 2 creatures there. Calamity Bearer did bulk work. And we basically played a very controlling version of Boros aggro, given that we had a bunch of Demon Bolts. But I mean, we have 4 in our deck, so it's not that unexpected to draw a few of them. So far we have not yet drawn Clarion Spirit, which is our baby. This is a keep. I'll play this on 2. Really don't have much combo with Cole, only the one pick. It's probably better. Presumably they play Sculptor of Winter. Yep. Off the trade, they won't take it. They were looking at my cards, so I'm just holding full control to pretend I have Wings of the Cosmos. Right, that will resolve. It does let me play a Valkyrie, so play this. play this for a discount. They've already got the Strixhaven art. This is Killian, I believe, from the... oh, I know it. Silver Quill College. It'll be interesting to see how that that deck works. I feel like it's going to be a deck that is really something that I like quite a lot, because this was a good draw, by the way. Alright, and we even got that, so then we re-equip this here, or do I just leave it on this? Yeah, I'll re-equip it here. It also kind of plays around fight spell. So anyway, the Silver Quill Guild appears to be quite aggressive, and so best of one, beat down, limited. I think that's where I might end up quite a lot, but I guess we'll see. Spirit Shore. I guess that's also a good reason for putting the pick on the Valkyrie. If they have Blizzard Brawl, it'll be very good. It's not what we wanted to see. Untapping a green source. Okay. That's not great. At least they didn't get a red source. So if they have red source, they can path my non-equipped Valkyrie. That actually works with coal, where if I get it killed, then it comes back to my hand. Which is quite a good deal. Because coal says whenever another non-creature, non-token creature you control dies, if it was enchanted, which it is, return it to its owner's hand. So this is an easy block. Okay, and so now we pass, so red source is still very bad for us, but otherwise in a pretty good spot. Have Demon Bolt up for a fight spell. Or a reach creature. Flash Flyer. That one's the one that we didn't want to see, if we're honest. Okay. So then they attack with Spirit, presumably. What else are they gonna do? Portal something. It's fine. Gonna Demon Bolt this now. Okay. So, what do they have? Behold the Multiverse? Auron's Epiphany? In a deck that's playing 4 colours, I automatically think, okay, what's the worst possible? Auron's is pretty bad. Starnheim Unleashed is way worse. Okay, that's tolerable. That's fine. So far they're still dead. Okay, I will attack. Runashaw would be bad. But they don't have double blue. So that's okay. Go to damage. Okay. So the plan of kill people with flyers so far has been working. 4-0. Okay, so we have some 1-drops this time. And we're on the play. And they're mulliganing. Okay. This is a lot of bodies, especially if they do nothing. So we attack first. Play this, play this. Have a removal spell up for the one creature that they play. Attack for 6, put them to 12. They don't even play a creature. That is very good for me. I could attack for 9 here. Say, okay, play something or die. Did I miscount? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I miscounted. But it didn't matter. Alright, so that was the aggressive slant of our deck. Poor opponent mulliganed and then only had one of their colours, looked to be in a green-white strategy, presumably with a bunch of oxen to power their plough. Okay. Still no Clarion Spirit. Alright, this is a keep. Here's where we wish we had Frostbite, but I guess our 4 Demon Bolts will have to do. But I'll play this. I'll let them attack. Pretty annoying, to be honest. Okay, so we're going to take the control angle here. Try and trade off for their creatures, tempo them out by making them pay some mana. So this means they do nothing on that turn, which I will definitely take. Attack, equip, play Raider. Block. Sounds good to me. So we actively want to block here. If they trade like run amok or something, that's fine. The armory could be good for them. Right, so now what we do is we go Valkyrie, so attack first, play Cole, play Valkyrie, equip Valkyrie. Yep. We'll block. Comes back to our hand. They really need to find a removal spell for Cole. One that's not bound in gold. I guess theoretically that could be Iron Verdict. I'll attack. Okay, so we'll play Valkyrie. We'll equip. Yep, Ruined Crown. Seems solid. What do you have? Another white one? Another red one? They really should have blocked with their dude then, right? don't think they understand. Oh, maybe they do. They have a removal spell. For coal? Yeah, sure. Okay, so we attack with both here. That's fine. And we can hold this mountain as mystery information. So they can armory this turn, get presumably bound in gold. Yep. And a creature, like a dwarven hammer probably. They seem to have a fair amount of equipment. Tormentor's Helm is fine, Spectral Steel is fine. We will attack for 5. Pass to our opponent. They can make a big pup. But it doesn't have lifelink, it doesn't have flying. Right, so we do need to draw anything that's not a land. Namely, one of our 4 Demon Bolts would be good. We actually, by the time they finish this turn, they probably have a 5/5 Fearless Pup. Yep. I guess this is going long. This attack seems loose. To a removal spell. I didn't draw one. What does attack with all look like? They go to... So they block the 3, they go to 5, they go to 7, they go to 4, they go to 6, they go to 3, they go to 5. Cosmos Elixir is going to be really annoying. Okay. They can hit me for 6. Well, 5 rather. I always think it's +3/+0 for some reason. That would be a lot better. Right. Can I attack, please? Right. Why are they doing that? Okay. They just have free attacks with Fearless Pup every turn, if they just equip it. So we're looking for Squash. Would also take another flyer. That's a land. Here. What does attack with all look like? They block Fearless Pup. Well, this attack kills Fearless Pup. Yeah, so I'm just going to attack like this turn. Don't think they realised that coal does not come back to itself. Or maybe they did and they wanted to get Rune back. Put it on Rune Crown. They already gained 1 billion, so what's 1 billion more, really? Should have re-equipped, but I forgot. We don't want them to have run amok. Oh my gosh. This is some horrific drawing. We have to let them attack with the pup. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need a removal spell for the pup. So on the bright side, yep. I'm going to be greedy. At this point I think I need to. Yep, that's pretty good. That I think is lethal, question mark? Yeah, it is. Well, if I block... No, it's... I guess not lethal. But if they just pass priority, then it's lethal, so... I had to kill the Braggart. Yep. Ah. That Cosmos Elixir made it so hard for me to kill them, and they had just so many life gain things that I just couldn't handle it. I also drew way too many lands, but that's okay, we'll just get them in the next one. Might turn the aircon back on because it's starting to get warm, as it always does. Once they played the Berserker, I really should have killed the Braggart, because they could have equipped, but that would have only been 6. Okay. I have the pick to get red mana. We are on the play, so hopefully... We played Johnny Pro earlier in this same draft. I guess not a lot of people are drafting. Here we go, pick, equip, attack, make a red. Interesting. Is it worth it? I think so. So we foretell this. No, foretell this. Attack for 4. Foretell this. Pretty annoying. Can't allow that. Okay. Could do with a mountain, to be honest. Alright. So block, squash. Block. Block. Okay. God damn. This is ridiculous. Oh my god, what a joke. Yeah, I got no outs. Have I used squash? Yeah, I've used squash. Bounding gold. But then we die to Tormentor's Helm next turn. So yeah, we're dead. That was a rough one. That was pretty rough. The white rune, those last two games, has been extremely problematic for my deck. Alright. Remember, if you want to post anything in chat or let me know your thoughts, feel free to do so. Now this is a better hand, it has both our colours. Not reliant on a pick, though we would like to draw it because of Cole. You'll go. So I'll play Story Seeker first, then I'll play Axe Guard Cavalry. Excuse me. I will offer the trade. I'll block with the cavalry. That will allow me to go Valkyrie Cole next turn. If they don't attack, then sure. Good thing is with Story Seeker's life gain, I'm not actually going to really be behind here because I get to go here, here, pass the turn. Next turn we'll have Squash or Demon Bolt up. They will have 6 mana next turn, or they have 6 mana this turn, so they could play like Lindworm. That one's fine. The question is, do I kill this Rootless Yew now, attack for 7, go up to 16, yeah, how bad can it be? It's just going to be a Lindworm, which I'll just kill next turn. I'll hold both of these lands in case they have like a Skull Raid that they want to use first. Yep, that's what we thought it would be. So maybe I just attack like this. I would trade the Story Seeker for the Grim Draugr. So I guess that's the disadvantage of playing it this way, but that's fine. Okay, attack for 5. And so now we're Stalwart Valkyrie versus the world. They hit a Firewalker and a Not Bold Recluse. What did they pick? Oh, Lindworm. They can get anything from the graveyard? Oh, yep. So, any creature or planeswalker. Right. Given that they're splashing for that card, seems like they got paid off pretty well off of a Sentinel. Well, attack for 3. Play this. Play this. Play a planes. No, I'll just hold the planes. Doesn't do any difference. They didn't choose something from mine. Okay. Should have played the land first. Okay, what does Demon Bolt Masked Vandal attack with all pump? Looks pretty good to me. So this is lethal. They could have chumped the doggo, gone to 1, the Fearless Pup. Alright. So, I'm not sure why they only selected a card from their graveyard, because they can get one from both. But, you know, each their own. Okay, so let's see, can we hit the 7 wins in this final draft for Kaldheim? This is a reasonable hand. We need another mountain for Calamity Bearer, but we have 2-drop, 3-drop. It's also quite good if we can on-curve Calamity Bearer with Axe Guard Cavalry, because that attacks for 6. This is probably a pack mate, if not it's a struggle, so we need to start thinking about holding up Demon Bolt. That I didn't really expect, because Iron Verdict not played that much, especially in green-white, which is not normally the most controlling deck. I'll just double foretell. If they have creature plus fight spell, you know, it is what it is. They need a bigger creature to be able to fight Calamity Bearer. And Calamity Bearer attacks for 6 here, so we'll just get in. Chump block. Mammoth Growth? Don't do it. Oh. Oh my god. So, if you've watched enough of my gameplay, you'll know that I'd never play around Mammoth Growth. Ever. Okay. Kill that thing. Tell you what, having an extra red on that turn would have been outstanding. Yeah. There's an argument for using Squash to be able to use more mana efficiency on later turns, but if they play a Lindworm in the next 2 turns, then I have to have a way to answer it. Otherwise I'm just dead. They put it on the correct creature. I think patience a virtue here. Yep. Yep. I agree with their no attacks. Here I will play Squash. They were dead to a creature. Like a 2-mana creature. No, not quite. Right. Well, I'll kill this. Not sure whether I'm supposed to play that land. That says I'm dead. Yeah. GG. Okay, that game went wrong from the mammoth growth. We tried to nickel and dime our way through there, but alas, we didn't quite have enough. So, not quite the 7-win send-off that we were looking for. It was looking excellent at 5-0, and then we lost to a couple of Boros decks. And then in the final game, didn't quite get there. This was the deck. We actually never played Clarion Spirit this run. Everything else we did happen to get to play. But reasonable deck. And I hope you enjoyed. That will be all of our Kaldheim drafts that you'll see on the channel, at least for the time being, until it comes back around. Once it does, then I'm sure we'll revisit what has been a very good set to us. So there you have it. I hope you've enjoyed this set of Kaldheim drafts. See you next time.